what do I call you, Commissioner Shepard?
Associate Administrator.
Administrator.
Is the title. Associate
Shepard.
Administrator.
Okay,
Yes,
thanks
sir.
for being here
Thank
today.
you. Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Yeah.
Why don't you like SBICs?
I actually do. Yeah.
Well, you know, one of the things I've learned since I've been up here, I haven't been up here very while, but you have to watch what people do, not
Right.
what they say.
Right.
Now, you've been associate director, I think, two terms.
Yeah.
And while you're in office,
Looks like that.
the average number of SBICs approved is 11.
Mm-hmm.
When you're out of office, the average is double that.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me you don't like them.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, I do. I think in the Bush administration, I was in that position for a little over a year.
Yeah, you averaged 11,
And we had the Great Recession, and we had a lot of funds.
and
that
you're
were
averaging
starting to
11
fail.
now.
And
And the normal is 20.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm a small businesswoman or man,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say I've got a $8 million company,
right.
but I've got promising new software,
Mm-hmm.
and I go to SoftBank or Sequoia Capital and ask for money, they're not going to even see me, are they?
Right. Right. Probably not. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's the purpose of an SBIC, correct?
In many instances, yes.
So let me ask you again, why don't you like them?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I do. I absolutely do.
Well, then why don't you approve them?
Yeah. Well, we've been approving them.
Not very quickly.
We are doing we're doing as good as a job as we can.
Do
We
you
can
need
always
more
do
people,
better.
or do your
we
people,
may need
or do your
more
people just? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not only that you're not approving them, and I'm not suggesting that your analysis shouldn't be rigorous.
Yeah, sure.
But when you're not in office,
Right.
it seems to go much more quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just the denial;
Mm-hmm.
it's the delay.
Right.
That's what most people hate about government. It's the stall and restall.
Sure.
I mean, if you continue going at the pace you're going, the average age of your applicants for an SBIC license
Right.
is going to be deceased.
Yeah.
So what is the problem?
Yeah. Well, I think, last year we licensed 25, and we had a period of time where we actually licensed faster than we'd ever done before with 5.1 months. We had a lot of subsequent funds, so we licensed faster. We are seeing more startup funds or new funds. Those take a little longer to process, and so that sends our licensing time from 5 months to, say, 7 months. which is
But
about where we are.
isn't there a difference? I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I only got 5 minutes.
sure, understand.
Rubio's tough.
Yes, sir.
He's tough.
Yeah, understood.
But if you've got a brand new license
Right.
application, but you have a lot of folks who have had one SBIC,
Correct, yes,
and they're applying for a second one.
right.
It would seem to me that the second one should go more quickly.
We can move them faster, no
No, you
question
don't.
about it.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Takes just as long, and in some cases longer. And I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, there's a lot of venture capital out there. There's venture capital all over hell and half of Georgia.
Yeah, sure.
But unless you're a big girl or a big boy, you're not going to have access to any of it.
Right.
That's what the SBIC's for.
Right.
That's your job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now, once I do get an answer out of you guys, you just say, denied. And I say, why?
Yeah.
And you say, if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you tell people why you're denying them?
Well, we do.
No, you don't.
We
why
haven't.
isn't there an appeals process?
We haven't had any denials at the agency committee level.
Yeah, it's because you don't give them an answer.
Well,
Because you stall them and restall.
we answer them as quickly as possible at that level, and we've approved several at that level, and we haven't had a lot of denials there. I think one of the things to keep in mind is we can't force capital formation. They have to decide to apply.
Okay.
And
I'm
they
about
have
to run
come
out of time, and I
Yes,
want to
sir.
land this plane on time.
Understood.
Mr. Shepard, I don't know you. I know you're a fine person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you like SBICs. Either that or you've got folks who just aren't competent.
Okay.
I think applicants deserve an answer. When they're denied, I think you should tell them why. I think that if you really don't support SBICs, you're in the wrong job.
Right. Understood. Yeah.
And it doesn't look to me like, based on your behavior, you support them.
Okay.
Now, I'm not telling you, don't be rigorous in your analysis.
Understood. Yeah.
This is taxpayer money.
Right.
But I'm telling you, I am suggesting to you, if you have a bias against SBICs, you ought to go run for the Senate or something. But you shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Right. Well, I do like the program and would look forward to visiting more with your staff about some of these instances and making sure that we clarify some things.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.